What's happening, fam? L.A.R movement still moving. I'm over here, about to get ready to go work out in a sense. So this is my Mr. Rogers putting on my shoes and socks moment. I'm getting ready. Alright, but this blog is reasons why people hate gays. Um, I was watching Real Sports earlier. They had the basketball player who came out of the closet, Don Amici, after he retired. They had a rugby star somewhere over, I guess, England, or Australia. Earlier this week they had who is that? Who is that? Come on, Clive Davis says he's coming out of the closet, and I saw the Grammys and I was pretty upset about the Frank Ocean thing, and I'm gonna address it in this way. Like, there are people in the world who don't like gays and lesbians. Sorry about that, but they don't like gays and lesbians for some, it's an abomination biblical reason. I just don't like it. I think God has anything. This ain't one of them blogs. Cause I read the Bible enough to know a lot of the shit we do, God don't like, and I ain't finna pick and choose which one is above another one. There are a hierarchy. Cause don't get it twisted. You can't murder somebody and just say that's just as much as a sin as stealing a loaf of bread. No, it's not. So here's the thing. People hate gays and lesbians because of the lie. And here's the lie. They have so many people coming out and everybody's the courage of this person to come out to show the world that they have love for the same sex. Some of these people are what we would call down low. And the problem with that is, what about all of the straight people that they lied to along the way? What about all the relationships and carnage that them lying to other people about being gay has caused during the whole time that they've been gay, faking it? See, nobody talks about that part. And this is why I'm making this blog, because it's a wide variety issue. Use some of the names I said earlier. Just like the thing I didn't like about Frank Ocean and the Grammys was how all of a sudden, because he came out being gay, now he's basically the highlight act at the end of the show. Had nothing to do with the talent, had nothing to do with the song. He was singing a song about liking a dude basically to close out the show. I know L.A.R performed after him, but they pumped him up to be the highlight of the show in a sense. And the problem was, this wasn't even the song that everybody liked. One. Two, which is the bigger problem, when he was making music before he went national, that's the same guy that wrote Novocaine, the same guy who was talking about all the sex he was having with these quote unquote fine women. Now, when women say these down low men are doing this and that and that and they're the cause of this and that in the community, how is it when one comes out nationally, he's still, oh, he's such a courageous dude? Well, that courageous dude could have been fucking you 4 years ago talking about, I'm not gay. And you're like, something up with him, but fuck it. Now you realize he been fucking men this whole time. So he been lying to you, cheating on you, and lying to himself, and causing a whole big issue that shouldn't have been there in the first place. That's a problem. I'm using Clive Davis as an example. He was married twice. So the fact that he came out of the closet at 80 years old, which is another problem we'll get to. Now he came out of the closet at 80 years old, but the wives he had, nobody says, you're courageous for putting up with somebody who's been lying to you and bullshitting you all these years of their life. See, that's not cool. Same thing when I see women do it. It's ironic that you can have a woman who gets married to who in her heart comes out over time, I'm a lesbian. I remember Whoopi Goldberg said she married 3 guys and she knew she never loved any of them after the fact. Here's the problem with that. How you gonna, you know you love women, you know you don't like men, but you get married to 3 different people. You waste their time. If you get divorced to those men, if it's a woman doing it to a man, you get to take his money. If you have kids with that guy, you get the custody of the kids and you get paid child support for this. Knowing up front, when you said I do, you didn't even like men in the first place. But because you come out, that is so courageous. More people need to have the strength that you do. Okay, what about the people that were affected by these lies and bullshit? Well, I'm saying that because think about it. When a man goes out and cheats on his wife, his girlfriend, his whatever, and they say, you lied to me, you played me, you could have gave me a disease or this or that. Everybody understands why people are like, you know what? You the scum of the earth for that shit. But if somebody gay does it, now they're courageous? No, that's not courageous. That's a cop-out. And the fact that people are applauding this as courageous under circumstances like these, that's a problem. I'm getting back to the age thing. Clive Davis was 80 years old. So some of his decision making was influenced by his inner homosexuality. Some of the things that he co-signed to put out into the world for people to see were really co-signed by his inner homosexuality, which isn't a problem if you're honest up front. There's homosexual directors, there's homosexual CEOs, there's homosexual moguls in the world, and the people dealing with them know, okay, that's what you do, that's your business. But they still think to themselves, just make sure you don't use that to influence what I'm trying to do, being that I'm straight. Don't use your position to kind of sway and pick and choose things. And that's a problem, because for him being 80 years old and coming out of the closet, he's known that probably 60 years. So he's been lying for 60 years at least, maybe more. Now, I understand that society is this, society don't like that, society don't like this. Well, you're right. But the problem is, to have all this gay pride and lesbian pride and whatever else pride, if you got that much damn pride and you have such a system of unity and all these organizations that got your back, why spend your time lying to people who not gay? That's an issue, a big issue. Excuse me, because at some point you got to understand that people have had relationships with people, argued them up and down. People have outright been with somebody and been distant and cold, and the person's been trying to figure out what the hell's going on with you. People have been putting on a front of something that they're not actually in a relationship, in a marriage, as a parent. But all of a sudden, say, I got this weight off my chest. Everybody needs to love me. No, they don't. See, they can love you because they can accept you for being gay, but the carnage of keeping a lie alive is going to always have repercussions and mistrust after the fact. So you can't say, okay, why don't you love me, or why are you treating me bad? Sometimes they might not be treating you bad because you're gay. Sometimes they may be treating you bad because you've been lying and leading people on and fucking up people's lives up on your selfish indignation. Because it's okay for you to hide, manipulate, lie, omit, suppress, and your use your lifestyle as an excuse to treat somebody wrong. But when they respond to it, saying, "No, I'm not cool with that," then it's like, "Oh, you are anti-gay or something like that." No, I'm anti motherfucking lie. I'm anti manipulation, and just like dealing with anybody straight, nobody likes dealing with a person who lies to themselves. Because if you lie to yourself, you lying to everybody else around you, and everybody has to deal with your lies when the truth comes out. And you're not gonna get a pat on the back by the people you screwed over while you were lying to yourself. That's the issue. I'm out.